Doyle. On your home for Edmonson County High School basketball. Only on EdmonsonVoice.com. And now, here's Jamie and Double D.
Good evening, Wildcat fans. We're here at Edmonson County High School. I'm Jamie Carnes, and alongside me in the broadcast booth is Double D, Darren Doyle. We're here for another live broadcast on the home for Edmonson County Sports. That's Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's time once again for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off. Tonight, Wildcats will take on the Bluegrass Blazers homeschool team. Now, this is a team homeschool kids from around the area. This team is based out of Oakland, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Don't have much information available. Couldn't even find a roster anywhere online or from the organization itself after a request was made. So we don't know anything about the record. Don't know anything about the roster except what we've written down at the scorers table. We do have starters for them. So it remains to be seen what this team will be like. On the other hand, we do know a little bit about the Wildcats. They're coached by head coach Trey Tinsley. Coach Tinsley's in his first season as head coach for the Cats. They are 2-2 on the year. They have won against beaten Fort Knox. They've lost to Cumberland County at home in Wildcat Hall. Lost on the road to Franklin Simpson. Lost to Grayson County at home just last Friday night. So, with that being said, we'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll go over the Edmondson Center injury report and discuss the keys to victory tonight. This is Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.
Nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Back to the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off on Wildcats Live. You're on EdmondsonVoice.com. That's presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru. The injury report sponsored by Edmonson Center Healthcare. And with that injury report, welcome back, Double D.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that. Don't have anybody injured. We do have... Okay, so we're just now getting some information that the game will start with a technical foul against Oakland.
Yes, apparently they dunked the ball during warm-ups. I didn't see that.
Shocking. Anyway.
Ruffians.
Tyler Wilson is out. I said nobody was out with an injury. Excuse me on that. Tyler Wilson is out tonight. He will not be in the game. Also, Will Alexander, suspended for 2 games. Speaking of technical fouls, for some technicals at the last contest. So both Will and Tyler are out. Jamie.
Tonight's first half is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare in Brownsville. We'll take another quick break. I'm sorry, we'll keep it right here since we're just about to run out of time before the game starts, so my bad. Keys to victory brought to you by Keppel Auction Company. Darren, what do the Cats need to do to win tonight?
Hold the Bluegrass Blazers to 50 points or under. Got to dominate the paint tonight. 10 turnovers or less. Got to get some second chance points for the Wildcats. Got to get some shots in the paint.
And for a 6'4" junior, number 15, Wyatt Green. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 22, Colin Doyle. And for a 6'3" senior, number 23, Lane Ashley. And for a 6'4" junior, number 24, Joshua Decker. And the Wildcats are coached by assistant coaches Rico Rosado, Jackson Kelsey, Dustin Scott, and the head coach is Frank Mitchell.
Tonight's tip-off brought to you by Edmonson County PVA Kyle White. First quarter action brought to you by Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. The Blazers start Alex Slagle, number 1. Rex Keller, number 2. Bo Wilson, number 40. That's the player who got the technical for the dunk. Cale Woodcock, number 14, and Jonathan Thomas, number 24. Doyle will step to the free throw line to shoot free throws for the first point attempts of the game. Again, this is on a technical assessed to number 41.
This is the stupidest. This is the second stupidest rule in all of high school basketball. Well, actually, I think it is the stupidest rule. I was going to say it's the second stupidest. I should say it's the second stupidest thing we see. Because you're thinking, well, everybody dunks in warm-ups. Well, at least the kids that can dunk. Yes, that's true, but you can only do that if the referees are not out here. Technically, you're not supposed to do it at all. But if the referees aren't out here on the court yet, then I guess it's not happening. But referees saw it, and it's a tech. It's stupid.
The Cats make both of those SCRTC foul shots. 2-0 now up on the Bluegrass Blazers, and the Cats with the ball. So here we go. Doyle off to Decker, down low to Gravel. He'll put it up and in for 2 more.
So a solid start to this ball game. 4-0, 20 seconds into the ball game.
Wilson goes baseline, right side, puts it up.
And
we
that's
have
a charge.
Decker hits the floor, and Wilson will have another foul assessed to him. That's number 2.
All righty then.
Looks like he's holding his elbow a little bit there.
Yeah, he did hit the ground pretty hard.
Ball comes into Decker. Pressure by the Blazers. Ball picked off. And the Blazers come with it. Slagle drives, hits the shot, and is given the and one. Make it 4-2. He'll have a free throw attempt here. That one's assessed to Decker, I believe.
Free throw's good.
One thing I kind of like about the Blazers jerseys here is they have their names on the backs with their numbers.
Yeah.
That's kind of handy.
Well, especially since we don't have a roster. We're
Yeah.
just kind of going on our handwritten notes here.
Right, with the basketball for Edmonson County. Gets it across the timeline. Now picked off. Blazers pick it up. Thomas over to Slagle. Back to Thomas again. He puts it up and in.
5-4 Blazers.
Decker brings it across the timeline himself. Gets in the middle. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound Slagle. He'll bring it. Pulls up. Three-pointer on the way. Right wing. It's good. Well, they've come to play tonight, Darren.
They have.
Right. Decker with it. Puts it on the floor. We got a timeout. Edmonson County be a 30-second timeout. 8-4 Blazers in front of the Cats.
Coach Trey Tinsley wants to check it out here. Probably a little checkup from the neck up here. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Miss Jessie probably need to bring the Cats a little candy tonight. This kind of start.
Maybe so.
6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in this first quarter of action. Again, first quarter brought to you by the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce. Here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. You hear the Edmonson County Band behind us there, led by Mr. Patrick Sweezy. Decker down the floor to Gravel. Gravel back out to Doyle. Doyle to Gravel. Gravel on the right side. We got a held ball, and that'll bring it back to the Blazers.
All right, then. Only 2 field goal attempts for the Wildcats so far.
Now Woodcock off to Thomas. Thomas straight away. Straight away. Jumper on the way from Keller. He hits it.
Good looking stroke. They've not missed from the field.
Right down the floor to Grayville. They're going to get him for the push off, I think.
Yes, sir. Another turnover by the Wildcats, and this is not starting. It is since the 4-zip start, it's gone downhill since then for the Wildcats.
Woodcock off to Slagle. Deep 3 on the way. No good. And Ashley is going to grab the ball for the Cats. Down the floor to Doyle. Doyle, 3 on the way right side. It's no good. Rebound, Ashley. Ashley's going to put it back up. Down low. He puts it up and in.
That's a nice, strong move to the basket for Ashley.
And Keller goes baseline. He steps on the baseline, and it's a turnover.
As the kids say, Jamie, you can't do that.
That's what I hear. Decker with the basketball now for Edmonson County. 10-6, Cats down, 5:43 left in the first quarter. And Grayville has his shot deflected down low. Blazers with the basketball. Down the floor to Keller, I believe that is. Can't see their numbers from the front. Thomas gets it down low. And now it's back out front to Slagle, I believe. They have numbers down in the lower corner of their jerseys. Travel.
You know, kids do that a lot. They see these pro players do that. They'll take a little bit of a dribble, pick their dribble up, and then take a double step back. It drives me crazy in the NBA, and a lot of kids think they can get away with it too. Not in this case right here.
He looked like he was either frightened by that or shocked. I'm not sure which one it was.
Could be both, Jamie.
Decker straight away with the basketball. Blazers in a man-to-man. Decker drives. A little jumper won't go, but there's a whistle.
Goodness gracious.
Looks like there's another charging foul.
That's going to be 2 on Decker. I disagree with that call.
Blazers with the ball, 10-6. They lead it over the Wildcats. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. First quarter action brought to you by the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Slagle with the basketball up top. Deweese now in the game for the Cats. Wilson over on the left side. Now back out to Thomas. Thomas goes up with it. Ball taken away. And Ashley down the floor to Deweese. He'd try a 3. No good. Rebound Doyle. Doyle will back it back out in the left corner. Right at the free throw line. He backs it up. Off to Deweese. Doyle to Grayville. Grayville puts it on the floor. Jumper from just outside the left elbow. No good. Deweese with the basketball. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And Doyle's going to run it down. Down low to Grayville. He'll put it up and in for the Cats.
Good job by the Cats to stay with it there. A couple of offensive rebounds and the points.
Wilson with the basketball, right side. Straight away to Slagle. Screen high from Thomas. Slagle will take a 3. No good. Rebound. Tapped by Wright. Controlled by Doyle. Doyle will bring it for the Cats. Guarded by Woodcock. Down the floor to Deweese. Left corner. Doyle straight away. Out to Grayville. Right side. Puts it on the floor. Spins. Goes up with it.
A lot of contact down there.
Yeah. Grayville may have taken some steps there. They didn't call it, but that sure looked kind of suspicious the way he moved there. But we'll take it. They'll give it to us. Blazers basketball. Cats are down 2. 10-8. 3:32 remaining in this first quarter. Slagle brings it across the timeline, now over to Wilson. Dolan with it, and a 3 on the left side goes in from Thomas. Makes it 13-8 in favor of the Blazers. Ashley up off the glass and in for 2.
Nice pass by Deweese and nice little hang there by Ashley to get the defender cleared. Up and in off the glass.
13-10, Blazers in front. Thomas out to Wilson. He puts a couple dribbles down. Right baseline. Throws it out to Woodcock. Around the horn to Wilson. Wilson straight away. Down to the other Wilson. Double teamed. He goes in the lane. Swatted by Wright.
Rejected.
Deweese picks the basketball up. He'll bring it himself. Drives to the basket. Tries to kick it out to Doyle. The Blazers get their hands on it. Down the floor. Wright intercepts it. Wright will bring it himself. Off to Deweese. Doyle, left corner, cross court to Sanders, who's in the game now. 3 on the way. It's good.
Yahtzee!
13 all. 2:14 remaining in this first quarter. Woodcock with the basketball for the Blazers. Woodcock in the middle to Thomas. He puts it up and in. Wright with it for Edmonson County. Gets it across the timeline. Bumped by the defender. No call there. Doyle for 3 straight away. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Control loose on the floor. Ashley had his hand on it for a moment there. It's out of bounds now. I think it's going to come back to the Blazers. Swihart into the game now for the Cats. Doyle will inbound. Wright catches it. Puts it on the floor, drives, puts it up and in.
Left hand. A good move by Braden Wright. That's his first bucket of the game.
15 all. Wilson, right wing, over to Dolan. Dolan on the right side. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas, jumper from, I think that was, not sure which, I think that was Thomas, the other Thomas. I'm looking for names.
Roosevelt.
Yes. Doyle on the left side. He puts it on the floor. Jumper on the way. It's good.
Nice little jumper there by Colin Doyle.
Gives the Cats their first lead of the game, 17-15.
Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Wilson now with the basketball, right side, hands it off to Dolan. Now Thomas to Wilson. Thomas gets it, he'll try a 3. No good. They let
Wide
Dolan
open
get the rebound
right
underneath. Hands it back off to Thomas. And we have steps.
Okay then.
That's assist to Wilson there, 41. (17-15), Cats in front, 35 seconds left in this first quarter. And Doyle with the basketball. Sanders off to Swihart straight away. Now Sanders gets it. Drives left baseline, bounce pass into Grable, and he's fouled.
On every call, the Blazers continue to be either shocked or terrified, as you said. Either one, maybe both.
It's difficult to know, really. Grable at the line for his first SCRTC free throw, and it's good. Make it 18-15, Cats. .9 seconds left on the clock. Grable with one more free throw here. And it's no good. Blazers run it down. Dolan gets it. Nowhere to go.
12
Ball
seconds.
knocked loose. And a 3 attempt, no good. Rebound run down by Dolan. Doyle steals it. Deweese has it in his hands. And we have a foul called. It'll be on Keller, his first. Grable
Great
to Doyle.
pass.
Great layup.
That's
Nice pass.
Great execution there by the Cats. Good pass by Grable. Great cut by Doyle. And the Cats lead at 20-15 at the end of one.
And with that, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more Wildcat action. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
New things are happening with the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce. With new leadership and new vision, your chamber is working hard to strengthen the business community in Edmonson County. Whether it's bringing you the annual Big Brownsville Bash, joining you for a ribbon cutting, or answering a simple question, our resources are here for you. To find out how your business can join for as little as $75 a year, call 270-597-4715 or visit edmondsonchamber.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Cats lead the Blazers, the Bluegrass Blazers, 20-15 here after one quarter in the books. Second quarter action brought to you by Grable Funeral Home and the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Cats have the ball. They try to get it down low to Sanders. He can't catch it. It goes out of bounds right over to the Edmonson County Band. They'd like to have done something with it, but they're busy with their instruments, so it'll be a turnover.
Just one time, man. I would like to see the ball go inside the tuba. Just once.
We might never see that ball again. Ball loose on the floor. Dolan out to Slagle. Slagle over on the left side.
Grable and Thomas going at it down there on the block.
Wilson straight away up in the center circle. Now Thomas misses takes his eye off the ball for a minute, but somehow Dolan manages to catch the errant pass. Dolan up on the left side. Or Keller, I'm sorry. Keller straight away. Now across to Dolan. Takes a shot.
Hey, let's bail him out with a foul here, folks.
Swihart had got his hand on the basketball there. Might have been some contact between the two there, but
no, there wasn't.
Swihart gets the foul called, and I think that's Dolan at the line for the Blazers. Can't see his number from this side.
Second free throw attempt of the night for the Blazers. It goes in.
Wright and Ashley check back in for the Cats. Second free throw is also good. Make it 20-17. Cats in front. Sanders down the floor to Ashley. Ashley gets it across the timeline. Over to Doyle. He can't catch up with it. Pass is too hard.
The Blazers are a fundamentally sound ball club.
Yep.
Take care of the ball well. Make good sharp cuts.
Thomas with it straight away. Or Wilson, I'm sorry. Now Thomas. Dolan over to Slagle, left side. Keller puts it on the floor. Goes up with the basketball, and they'll say he's fouled.
So for those of you just joining us, you see on your screen where it says Blazers. This is the Bluegrass Blazers. It's a homeschool league based out of Oakland. So this is the first time seeing a homeschool league opponent. Free throw's good by the Blazers. And so this is a first for us.
20-18. Second shot coming from Keller here. It's up and in. Make it 20-19. Ashley down the floor to Sanders. Sanders off to Doyle. Three on the way left side. No good. Rebound. That's Keller, I believe. Brings it all the way down the floor. Middle of the lane. Can't hit it. Doyle to Grable. And is fouled by Thomas. Number 24. Jonathan Thomas. Grable at the line. He'll have a couple of SCRTC foul shots. Cats up by one, 20-19. Grable's first shot on the way. It's good.
Friendly little bounce.
Woodcock checks in for the Blazers. Keller will have a seat.
6 points now for Grayville. Let's see if he can make it 7 on an SCRTC free throw attempt.
He does. 22-19 Cats. Woodcock over to Slagle. Slagle right side. Puts it on the floor. Drives and just absolutely runs over Swihart.
Charge. Slagle's not happy that he got called with the charge, but so what?
Ashley to Doyle. Right. Down the floor to Swihart. Swihart jumper from the left side. No good. Rebound by Ashley. And he's hammered by Wilson.
Lane Ashley crashing the offensive glass for Edmonson County. And he'll go to the line for 2 SCRTC free throws. He's got 4 points already on the night, 5 rebounds.
First shot's good.
Making 5 points and 5 rebounds, 2 of those. I'm sorry, 6 rebounds, I should say. And 3 of those are offensive.
For second shot's no good. Rebound by the Blazers. Dolan with it, brings it, crosses across the timeline. Slagle now on the right side with it. Now up near the center circle. Cats in a man-to-man. Wilson with it, over to Woodcock, right side. Try to hit Wilson. The back fadeaway jumper from the baseline on the left side goes and make it 23-21.
Tough shot.
Cats still in the lead. Doyle down the floor to right. In the corner to Ashley. Ashley, right side. Doyle straight away. Off to Swihart, left corner. Down low to Ashley. Puts it up and in for a layup.
That's a nice pass by Swihart. Good execution by Ashley. Cats lead by 4.
25-21. 5:09 remaining in the second quarter. Wilson, right side. Dolan, left wing. Woodcock at the left elbow, looking for the cut back door, but the ball's picked off. Doyle ends up with it. Cross court to right, 3 on the way, right side. It's good.
Yahtzee!
28-21. Cats in front, 4:32 remaining in this first half. 2 screens coming for Swihart. Wilson, little scoop shot, doesn't go anywhere. Ashley with the rebound.
I don't know what that was.
Grayville down low, puts it up off the glass and in.
9
Wilson.
points now for Grayville.
Wilson drives and loses the basketball, kicks it out to Thomas. Now Woodcock with it, puts it on the floor, back out to Wilson. Wilson drives with it, spins, goes up against Swihart.
What in the world does he
Swihart
call?
stuffs it, but
Okay.
in the process of all that, there were steps called.
All right, then. 7th turnover of the night from the Bluegrass Blazers.
Right with it. Dolan will meet him, off to Doyle. Swihart, now Ashley for 3, left side. It's good.
Yahtzee!
33-21, Cats in front, 3:34 remaining in this first half of action. Wilson over to Keller. Keller has his shot rejected by Ashley, but we have a whistle. I'm afraid there's going to be a foul call.
Ashley put a stamp on it, mailed it to Ecuador. Unfortunately, it's returned to sender on the foul. Ecuador.
Must have been some illegal fruit on that shipment.
It's a long way down there, folks. Never been to Ecuador.
It's Keller at the line, I believe. Shots up and in. Make it 33-22. Cats in front. 3:27 remains in this Grayville Funeral Home second quarter.
Blazers have not missed a free throw tonight. Perfect 6 for 6 from the line.
Shots up and in.
Make it 7 for 7 and 10-point lead now for the Cats.
Wright with the basketball. Full court pressure from the Blazers. Wright outruns Dolan there, and some contact happens. It looks like he's whistled. The Blazers whistle for the foul. One more foul for the Blazers, and that'll put Edmonson County in the bonus. Sanders with the ball. Doyle for three straight away. It's no good. Rebound Blazers. Dolan with it straight away. Off to Wilson, right side. Straight away to Slagle, I think that is. He'll try a quick three on the right side. No good. Rebound Grayville. Wright with it. Left side of the floor. He's bringing it across the timeline. Gets down. Corner to Sanders. He starts to drive. He's fouled by Slagle.
Can you tell me the capital of Ecuador? Jamie, do you know the capital?
At one time, I thought I did, but I'm not sure that I do now.
It's
Quito.
Quito. Quito.
I thought, remember that just as you said that.
Sanders misses the first of the SCRTC free throw. Quito, Ecuador.
Second shot's up and in. Make it 34-23 Cats. .253 remaining in this first half of action. Woodcock over to Wilson. Dolan with the basketball now to Keller. He'll try a three straight away. No good. Rebound underneath by Woodcock. He spins, really know where to go. Wilson now left side.
Picked
in
off.
The middle, picked off by Wright. Down the floor to Ashley. He puts it on the floor. Drives, puts it up and in.
That's a good move by Ashley. Great body control. Goes to the left hand off the glass. And the Cats now lead by 13.
Blazers throw it into the backcourt. That's going to roll right out of bounds.
Lane Ashley has not missed a shot from the field tonight.
We'll encourage that behavior to continue.
From here to Quito, Ecuador.
Yes. What if they have Christmas candy like this in Quito?
I guarantee if they do, it's not any better.
No, it won't be any better.
It's not any better. We're eating peanut butter fudge, peanut butter balls, some sort of cluster here that's just heavenly.
Right into Deweese. Deweese looking out to Wright again, right side. Sanders, deep three on the left side. It's good.
Yahtzee from Sanders. Ben Sanders.
39-23, Cats in front. A minute 58 remaining in this first half of action. Wilson on the right side for the Blazers. Thomas. Now Wilson on the right side in the corner for three. No good. And they managed to let Thomas down there to clean it up, and he puts it up and in for a layup. 39-25, down low. Grayville sneaks one in down on the other end. The layup good down there for him. 41-25, Cats.
Nice little spin move there by Grayville.
Dolan drives, puts it up and in down here on defensive end for the Wildcats. Right, over to Deweese. Deweese in the corner to Ashley. Ashley looking on the right side, goes baseline. Goes up with a shot, puts it in off the glass.
Lane Ashley still has not missed.
He's feeling it. Wilson off to Keller. Now Thomas down low, gets into the lane. Hook shot won't go. And rebound grabbed by Ashley. Right. Down the floor to Sanders. Sanders launches a three, left wing. It's good.
3 in a row from Ben Sanders. Another Yahtzee. And now the Cats lead by 19. 35 seconds left in the half.
Wilson off to Dolan, right side. Dolan will try a three, and it's good.
He matches it. 24 seconds as Braden Wright is stopping to tie his shoe. Play continues.
Ashley off to Wright. Now to Gravel on the left wing. Sanders.
Got to know the clock.
Right. Ashley in the middle, puts it up. And that's the first one he's missed there. But Cats go to the locker room at the half with a lead, 46-30. Taking care of business right now over the Bluegrass Blazers from Oakland, Kentucky. We'll be right back with the Precision Strip halftime show. We'll talk about the stats and second half adjustments and a lot more to come. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
It's time for the Precision Strip Halftime Show on your home for Edmonson County High School sports, Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Take control of your career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com. For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home, offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Auctions and Realty, you can't beat the team of Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel from Keller Williams. With over 20 years of combined experience, they have you covered in all things real estate. Whether you're buying or selling homes, farms, commercial property, or if you need auction services, Alan and Shauna can both handle your needs for the price of one. Call 270-791-2288 or 270-246-1329. Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel, two great realtors that make one great team.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Cats are up at the half, 46-30 over the Bluegrass Blazers homeschool team, and they're based in Oakland, Kentucky. This is a Precision Strip halftime show, by the way, providing careers for our area with a look back at halftime stats and a recap of things. Here's Double D.
Got 3 guys in double figures for the Wildcats here at the half. Lane Ashley leads the Wildcats in scoring with 14. He's already got 8 rebounds. We've got Wyatt Grable with 11 points and a rebound. We've got Ben Sanders, 3 3-pointers off the bench. He's got 10 points. We got Braden Wright with 5 points. We got Colin Doyle with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Blazers started off pretty hot, but not blazing as hot as they once were. They are shooting 10 for 23 from the field for 43% from shooting. Edmonson County, 16 of 25 from the field. They're shooting 64%. And as we said a moment ago, Lane Ashley had not missed a shot until that very last shot at the buzzer. He's 6 out of 7 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Turnovers looking really good for the Cats. Remember, Coach Tinsley wanted 10 turnovers or less. Pretty much on pace for that. 6 turnovers at the half for the Wildcats. 10 turnovers at the half for the Bluegrass Blazers. Edmonson County, if you remember, they started with a technical foul against the Blazers for a dunk in warm-ups. And I said this before, I'm going to say it again. It's the stupidest rule in all of basketball. Everybody knows that kids go out here and they try to dunk in warm-ups. Technically, it's against the rules, but they were still doing that when the refs came out.
I'm just curious why that's against the rules. I mean, does it stem back from when there were no breakaway rims?
It's supposed to be, from my understanding and the way they've always said it, and they said it back in my day too, for injuries, that it was a safety hazard.
Okay.
You've got everybody running up, running, trying to dunk the ball in a warm-up, and it poses a safety hazard. It's just the silliest thing I've ever seen because, man, that's when you're pumped up. You're trying to get, really good and warmed up. And if you can dunk it, that's,
It's going to be even a greater safety hazard in the middle of a game when somebody does it,
well,
if you can do that.
Well, right. I mean, it's just silly. But they started off with a technical foul. The Blazers did. Colin Doyle went to the line before tip-off. Well, there was no tip-off. Doyle hit both free throws. And then the Wildcats scored on their possession, so they jumped off to a 4-0 start. But then the Blazers came right back and hit 4 buckets in a row, including a three-pointer, and, got out with a pretty good lead. Edmonson County started cutting back into that. They led 20-15 after the first, and then they extended that lead here at the half. They up by 16, 46-30. But, again, just some of that old fogey stuff, I don't know who came up with that idea.
I was just assuming that, it was back before. At one point, they didn't have breakaway rims.
Right.
And if you dunked the ball, it used to be illegal to dunk it in the game. And I was always assumed it was for the same reason that you might break the backboard.
Well, right. Back in those days, it was.
Right.
You could break the backboard. You could bend the rim. It was. And, I don't know if you've – well, no offense, Jamie. I was going to say I don't know if you've ever dunked a ball without a breakaway rim. I'm sorry, friend.
I have not. I've
okay.
never dunked one without a breakaway rim.
So if you dunk a ball on a goal without a breakaway rim, it hurts like heck. Okay.
That would be a shock to your
obviously
hands, I would
nothing
say.
gives. If you put your wrist over the rim, you can hurt yourself.
Yep.
I mean, you can hurt your wrist on a breakaway goal, but as far as the injury concern, nowadays, it's no different than running up and down the court, just like what our guys are doing right now out here on the court. I mean, it's just kind of goofy, I think. But anyway, it was in the Cats' favor, and it helped them get out to a four-point start. I can remember the first region tournament that I ever played in, and we went out playing at Diddle Arena. And first, right off the bat, Coach says, now, any of you guys don't be trying to dunk anything in warm-ups here because I don't know when the refs are coming out. It's a big place out here. Don't do anything stupid. Of course, we said, all right, Coach. And we only had a couple of guys on the team that could dunk during that time. This was my junior year in '93. So what do you think the first thing I did when I went through the line? Two-hand dunk off the right-hand side as hard as I could dunk it because I'm in Diddle Arena, man. You don't ever know when you may have that opportunity. I sure didn't dunk one in a game. But anyway.
Anybody throwing lobs to Tally down there too?
No. I think I got yelled at pretty good for that one.
I can't imagine that.
Anyway, I dunked it at Diddle Arena, so there's that. But like I said, an old fogey rule that needs to go away with a lot of this other stuff. But anyway, back to the task at hand. 3 guys in double figures here at the half. Cats shooting 64% from the field, and they lead by 16. Jamie.
Our Student Athlete of the Week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Mackenzie Treese, senior cheerleader. She's the daughter of Martin and Georgianne Treese. The current GPA of 3.7. Congratulations, Mackenzie. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the second half adjustments. You're listening to Wildcats Live here on EdmontonVoice.com.
When it comes to auctions and realty, you can't beat the team of Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel from Keller Williams. With over 20 years of combined experience, they have you covered in all things real estate. Whether you're buying or selling homes, farms, commercial property, or if you need auction services, Alan and Shauna can both handle your needs for the price of one. Call 270-791-2288 or 270-246-1329. Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel, two great realtors that make one great team.
We're glad to have everyone along tonight on Wildcats Live. Cats are taking on the Bluegrass Blazers, or a homeschool team out of Oakland, Kentucky. Cats lead it here 46-30. Second half adjustments brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. Darren, what do the Cats need to do in the second half to get this W?
Well, despite a 16-point lead that the Cats have, the Blazers are a pretty good, fundamentally sound team. You can't sleep on them. You got to keep doing the same things that you've been doing to get you here. You've got to do things fundamentally correct. And what is that? Cats have low turnovers. They're hitting the boards pretty good, and they're taking good quality shots. They're not forcing up a bunch of junk. They just need to continue that, Jamie, and take this one to the house.
Woodcock off to Keller now. Over to Slagle. Spins into the lane. Jumper on the way. It falls in. 46-32, Cats in front, 7:40 remaining in this third quarter of action. Third quarter brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy drive-through here in the Patton Funeral Home. Second half, 3 on the way from Decker. He hits
Yahtzee! Joshua Decker had to set most of that second quarter with a couple of fouls, and so we're glad to see him back in there.
Keller out to Slagle. Straight away now. He'll try a three. No good. Rebound right. He'll keep it. And get it across to Decker, but there's a whistle.
30-second timeout by Coach Trey Tinsley.
And was that a 30?
30-second time.
Okay. 49-32. Cats in front, 7:05 remaining in this third quarter. Third quarter again brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and drive-through here in the Patton Funeral Home, second half. Cats and the Bluegrass Blazers on the floor here in Wildcat Alley. Cats with the basketball. Decker inbounds to Doyle. Doyle gets it across the timeline, and it's picked, but Decker just takes it right back. He'll back it up in the center circle. Bounces it over to Doyle and throws it over to Ashley. Ashley has to try to chase it down. He throws it back in. Bluegrass gets their hands on it. Keller takes it up for a layup and puts it in. 49-34. Cats still lead it. Wright bringing the ball up against defense from Keller. And Keller body checks Wright and gets whistled for the foul.
Apparently the Blazers are not used to getting fouls called on them, because every time the whistle blows, they're just amazed. It's almost funny.
It looked funny. Decker goes up with a shot.
A little bit of a forced shot there by Decker.
Keller takes a shot from the left elbow. It's an air ball. Still thinking about that foul, I guess. You'll see the Bluegrass Blazers again during the Caveland Classic. I'm not sure. I think you'll see them against the Cats again. There's also another homeschool team coming to the Classic. Luis over on the left wing. And Gravel in the middle, but the ball's knocked away. Slagle down the floor.
What?
Little scoop shot, circus shot, doesn't go. Right down the floor to Gravel. Spins into the lane, puts it up, no good. Gravel gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
That's why you don't ever give up on one. Wyatt Gravel with an offensive board and the putback.
51-34, Cats in front, 5:46 to play in his third quarter. Slagle with a step back three that's no good. Luis with the basketball. Right now, left wing, gets it over to Ashley in the lane, puts it up. It's good.
Tough shot by Ashley through the contact. 16 points for Lane Ashley.
Woodcock with the basketball. Off to Keller. Keller bringing the top of the key. He'll hand it off. Well, now a shovel pass to Woodcock. Woodcock gets into the lane, gets a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound somehow there, kicks it out to Slagle. Tries to get it to Thomas down low. Ashley catches up with it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Cats, I think. Wilson will inbound for the Blazers.
3 fairly quick turnovers by the Wildcats here to start this third.
Keller off to Bo Wilson. Goes into the lane, puts up a
crazy
well, it's
shot.
supposed to be a hook shot. Tie ball called here as Wilson brings the ball down low. Doyle inbounds the ball. Deweese gets it. Now off to right. Drives the lane, puts it up and in.
Little scoop shot there with the left hand. Braden Wright.
55-34, Cats in front. 4:27 remaining in this third quarter. Woodcock with the basketball for the Blazers.
Largest lead of the game for the Cats at this point.
Keller with it. Across the floor to Thomas. Now in the corner to Wilson. Wilson has it picked off by Wright. Interior pass. Wright brings it. And we've got a foul on Wilson. That's Barron Wilson. Well, I said it was a foul. Maybe it was just out of bounds.
Okay.
Okay. Blazers basketball. Woodcock with it. Right side. Bounce pass. Goes out of bounds there, I think. They'll say it was last touch by the Cats. Dolan re-enters the game for the Blazers. Barron Wilson to inbound. Up high to Bo Wilson. Keller straight away. Barron Wilson right side. Bo Wilson down low to Dolan. Dolan to Barron Wilson, puts up a shot, no good. And the ball, Wright tries to save it back in bounds as he's fallen out of bounds, but he can't manage it. Ball goes back to the Blazers. Bo Wilson over to Thomas for the shot, no good. Rebound, Decker. Decker will bring it himself down the floor to Deweese. Puts it in the floor in the lane, ball comes loose. And Thomas has it right side for the Blazers. Bo Wilson now over to Dolan. Puts it on the floor, drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Thomas puts it up, no good. Dolan runs it down for the Blazers in the corner left side. Puts it on the floor, now out to Keller. 3 on the way from the right side, it's good. 55-37. Now down the other end, Doyle lays it up and in.
Nice outlet pass and good execution by Colin Doyle. 20-point lead by the Wildcats.
Dolan right side for the Blazers. Keller will try another 3 left wing. He gets his own rebound. Goes up with it. No good.
Goodness gracious.
Bo Wilson comes right over Wright's back. And now Wright's kind of hobbling.
Well, yeah, I think he hit his knee directly on the court. That hurts, man.
I mean, I'm not sure how. I don't understand why that's not called a foul. The kid, they basically did everything but put a saddle on him.
I thought they did call a foul. They didn't? Goodness gracious.
57-37, Cats in front here.
They've called a full timeout. Braden took a pretty good lick there. I think he just went knees first on the court, man.
Yeah.
That really hurts. That's for sure. So he's going to walk it off. They're going to check him out. Probably just kind of work on them kneecaps there for a little bit. Try to work some of that soreness out.
Well, maybe he can get those spur marks out of his side where that kid tried to ride him down at the other end, but that'll
Big
be another
footprint
problem
right in the middle of his back.
Larry will have to address.
We appreciate everybody checking in with us on our Facebook feed, on our YouTube channel. Just a reminder to go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Anytime the Edmondson Voice goes live, click that notification bell.
We love to hear from you, too. If you're listening or watching, let us know you're there.
Yep, we routinely try to check the Facebook feed while we're doing the game. We got a lot of buttons to push. And so
Ashley with the basketball for the Cats. And loses it. Down along the baseline. And Dolan puts up the shot. Ball, comes in to Sanders gets it now. Drives it across the timeline. Splits the defense. Still ends up with it, but I think he's accosted by one of the Blazers before it gets too wild down on the other end here. Foul called.
Blazers coach wanting a goaltend there. Decker slapping the backboard.
Slapping the backboard does not constitute a goaltend, I don't believe.
That's correct.
Unless it
Well,
alters the ball's travel some way, and
Right.
I don't know.
And that's, in a situation like that, that's going to be up to the judgment of a referee. And, look, it wasn't a goaltend, but the guy's got a fair argument. Because I have seen some guys slap the backboard and, the whole thing move a little bit. Now, is it enough to change the trajectory of the shot? I don't know. Ball gets tangled up there. It'll go.
Saw Charles Barkley move one night.
For the Blazers.
That might have changed the trajectory of the shot.
Yes, I would say you're probably right. It was terrible. But, it's worth an argument. I get it.
Dolan right side. Over to to Thomas, Slagle straight away. Peyton Talley checks in with us. Wilson in the middle, puts it up, no good. Rebound, tapped, and it ends up with Dolan out front there. Jumper on the way from the free throw line. Won't go. Decker claims the rebound. He'll keep it.
Just give it a little tappy. A tap.
Decker goes up with a shot. They'll say he is fouled. He'll go to the line for a couple of SCRTC free throw attempts. There was no attempted foul. They actually committed the foul.
There's actually been some attempted fouls.
Yes, they've attempted several. I think they've been successful in several of them. Some of those may not have been judged as fouls, but story of our lives, Darren.
That is.
Decker hits the first one. 58-37.
Decker's had a relatively quiet night so far. 4 points for Decker. A couple of rebounds. He had to set pretty much all of that second quarter with a couple of fouls.
Second shot's also good. Wilson down the floor to Dolan. Baron Wilson gets it back. He spins, gets it out to Dolan again, right side. Straight away now over to Slagle, right side. And Slagle will get it back unintentionally. He goes up with a jumper, shoots no good. Decker ends up with the rebound. Cross court to, Slagle picks it off. He drives, puts it up and in for the layup. That'll make it 59-39. 58 seconds remain in this third quarter.
11 turnovers now for Edmondson County.
And Wright is fouled by Slagle as he slaps the floor in disgust with the whistle. Wright inbounds the ball to Sanders. Sanders to Gravel. Gravel gets it down low.
Nice ball fake.
He's hammered. And we'll go to the line for some SCRTC free throws. The Blazers, pretty physical team. They'll just lean on you as you're dribbling all the way down the floor. Decker. I'm sorry, Grable with the first shot, no good. Hodges checks into the game now for the first time this evening. Grable at the line, he'll have another. Shots up, and it rims out as well. Rebound claimed by Bo Wilson for the Blazers. Wilson keeps it off to Barron Wilson. Slagle now, right side. In the corner to Barron Wilson. He'll keep it. Jumper from the left elbow, won't go. Rebound by Bo Wilson in the middle, puts it up and in. 59-41, Cats in front, 16 seconds left in the quarter. Right, over to DeWeese.
The majority of the Blazers' rebounding tonight has been offensive.
Shot by DeWeese, goes up.
Count it!
The hoop, the harm, and a chance at that old-fashioned.
3-point play, Jamie.
4.1 seconds left on the clock in the quarter. DeWeese will step to the line to try to make one more the old-fashioned way here. 61-41, Cats in front at the end of 3. Shot 41 is the Cats' lead. We'll take another break. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring.
We're glad to have everyone along with us tonight during this holiday season on Wildcats Live. Cats are taking care of business right now. After 3 quarters in the books, 62-41 over the Bluegrass Blazers out of Oakland, Kentucky. They're a homeschool team. A lot of homeschools are putting together athletic teams now, and they have competitions and leagues among in the homeschool areas. I'm not sure how that's done, but they go to competitions and compete in tournaments just like KHSAA teams do. And this is the first time we've ever called a homeschool or a game with the Cats on a homeschool team. But it's my understanding that the Cats will be facing this team and another homeschool team maybe in the Cave Lane Classic this year.
Yep.
Decker.
Scott Lindsay of Rafferty's has a huge part in revitalizing that Cave Lane Classic.
Decker with the ball over to Doyle. Doyle puts it on the floor. Down low to Decker. He'll put it up. Can't connect. Tries to get his own rebound. Knocked loose. Bo Wilson down to Slagle. Left side. He'll try a 3. It's no good. Rebound by Keller grabs the ball. We have a whistle. Decker ends up with it on the floor.
Is that on, I think that foul's on Grable?
No. Doyle.
I'm sorry, Wyatt. I stand corrected. You're an Oak. It's on.
There he is walking on water.
Colin Doyle with the foul.
Slagle straight away. This is going to turn into a tombstone quote now. We can do that all night.
Great pass by Decker. Colin Doyle.
Doyle puts it in. Woodcock with the basketball brings it across the timeline. 64-41. Cats in front of the Bluegrass Blazers. Left side now, or now down low to Bo Wilson, and
it should have been a no call.
Doyle hits the ground.
A late whistle.
Trying to draw the charge.
There was no. Oh my gosh.
Well, these officials obviously a pair of fellow sophisticates. Keller with 3 on the way, and he hits it. (64-44). Cats in front. Decker with the ball. He'll be inbounding. Doyle just kind of loses his footing, and the Blazers end up with the basketball. And shot attempt goes up, no good.
Another offensive board.
Keller grabs the rebound and puts it up himself. Decker, though, will pull it and get it for the Cats. Back tip by Woodcock, and here come the Blazers. Wilson for three. It's good.
17-point lead for the Cats. Full timeout by Coach Trey Tinsley.
64-47, Cats in front, so we'll take another break. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money. It's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Cats are in control right now, 64-47 here in the fourth quarter. And fourth quarter action is brought to you by Scott Skaggs Photographer here in the Patton Funeral Home. Second half. And one thing we didn't hear at the start of the fourth quarter, Darren, and that was Alabama. I'm a little bit miffed at that.
Well, if we lose this game, that's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yes.
Anytime you don't have mountain music. Where is Scott Lindsey when you need him?
Well, obviously not here. Ashley off to Sanders. Ashley gets it back. Ashley over to Swihart. Ashley gets it back inside, spins, double team, puts up the shot, no good. Grable gets it down low, and they'll say he's fouled.
Offensive rebound by Grable. Now, what the Cats don't want to do here is start forcing a bunch of shots. You know, you're up 15, 16, 17 to 20. You don't want to get too relaxed here.
Grable misses the first SCRTC free throw. He'll have another.
You've got to keep doing things fundamentally sound. Make good, hard passes. Don't try to do too much. We say this a lot of times, but, man, we've seen some crazy stuff in basketball.
Second free throw's good. And we have, looks like a substitution here for the inbound.
14 points for Grable.
Bo Wilson inbounds to Barron Wilson. Slagle down the left wing. Guarded by Wright. Screen switches. Now, Bo Wilson loses it straight out of bounds, and it'll come back to the Wildcats.
Butterfingers.
As my buddy Dale Massey would say on the court, you lost something. Ashley. Over to Swihart. Swihart brings it across the timeline. Now to Grable. Left side. Gets it in the middle to Ashley. Puts it up and in off the glass for two.
Good catch by Ashley.
67-47. Dolan catches it on the left baseline down there. Picks it back out to Keller. Keller with it. Dolan, left corner.
18 points now for Lane Ashley.
Slagle.
Blocked
Tries a little
by
scoop
Ashley.
shot underneath the basket. Ball loose on the floor. It's a scrum, and there's a whistle.
And some sort of hand motion here by the referees. It looked as though he was taking a pizza out of the oven.
The strain was more than he could bear. Slagle into Keller. Keller to Barron Wilson. Now over to Bo Wilson. He shoots the three, and it's an air ball.
Oh.
Somebody picks it up and scoops it up for two down
Okay.
low. Couldn't see who shot that ball down there. Swihart. Sanders for three, long distance three that goes in.
Sanders is a perfect 4 for 4 from beyond the arc tonight.
I believe that's a Yahtzee, Darren.
Yahtzee!
70-49. Cats in front. Barron Wilson over to Slagle, right side. Screen high from Bo Wilson. And Slagle manages to get inside there, throws up a shot. It's no good.
And Lane Ashley has a double-double with that rebound.
Here comes Ashley again. He'll try another one, no good. Ball comes off to Barron Wilson. He'll take it down the floor to the other end, goes up with a shot. That's rolls in.
All right, then.
Ashley out to Ben Sanders. Sanders goes inside. We have a whistle. And that's going to be on Dolan, I think, his second foul.
Sanders missed Grayville. Grayville was wide open in the middle of the lane. He had already got him a lawn chair, turned up the radio, was cooking hot dogs. But it was too late.
Ball comes into Grayville. Pump fake gets Barron Wilson in the air.
Nice move by Grayville.
Grayville scores 72-51. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Bo Wilson spins into the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound Ashley. Ashley out to right. Right down the floor to Swihart. Swihart over to Grayville. Puts it up and in for a layup.
And 18 points now for Wyatt Grayville.
74-51, 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. Barron Wilson straight away. Out to Dolan, 3 on the way, straight away. It's good. Right, crosses the timeline. Off to Grayville, down low for another layup.
And now Grayville and Ashley both have 18 points between apiece.
Dolan hands it off to Bo Wilson. 3 goes in.
Another 3.
Ashley down low to Grayville. He's pushed out of the lane. Gets it out to Doyle. Doyle for 3, left side. It's good.
Yahtzee from Colin Doyle. Oh, Doyle rules.
79-57. Another 3 from Bo Wilson. He hits it.
Well, the 3 3-pointers in a row here for the Blazers.
Ashley over on the left side. Gets it to right. Straight away to Doyle. Doyle gets it in the lane. Tries to throw it over to Grayville, I think.
Shovel pass. Turnover for the Cats.
It ends up being a turnover.
Full timeout by the Edmonson County Wildcats.
We'll keep it here. 2 minutes, 26 seconds to play. We'll make it clear that this is not a TV timeout.
Right. So we've had some people chiming in about our tombstone references that we've made. Of course, every time the name Wyatt Grayville is said, I always think of, something related to Tombstone. You think of Wyatt or Kurt Russell. One of my favorite movies of all time. So many good lines.
Just hard to keep up with them all.
It is. I mean, it really is, because there's just so many references. And of course, Jamie, you and I have talked about many times, and people know that we're movie nerds and music nerds and pop culture nerds, and that just nerds in general, I guess.
Yeah.
So we do not apologize for any of that stuff.
No, we encourage it.
Yeah, right. So anyway, appreciate the fact that you guys are picking up on those.
Barron Wilson over to Dolan.
We're glad that they're our friends. If I thought they weren't my friends, I just don't think I could bear it. Turnover.
Yes.
By the Blazers.
Sanders with the basketball, left side.
And
Ball goes
we got
over
a new
to
Wildcat
Ruth,
in here.
who's in the game now.
Owen Ruth.
I think this is the first time we've seen him on the floor this season, right?
I believe that's right.
Baron Wilson hands off to Woodcock. Woodcock straight away. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Dolan. Thinks about that long three, doesn't take it. He'd really like to, but we got a whistle. Not sure what's going on. Maybe some extracurriculars down low.
No, but Dolan was thinking about a 35-footer there. I would like to see him take that.
Ball's inbounded to Baron Wilson.
You're a daisy if you do.
And it's picked off by Deweese, back tipped. The Blazers will run it down. Apparently that's just their game. Dolan down low, he puts up a layup that's pretty much uncontested, 79-62.
All right, it's getting pretty sloppy now.
We don't want to mess around and let them get back in this with a minute left in the ball game,
come on,
you know.
Guys, let's pick it up a little bit.
Sanders off to Hodges. Sanders, he'll try
Can he
another
hit
three.
5? Oh, he misses.
Wilson, Bo Wilson, drives to the basket, puts it up, shot deflected by Swihart. Woodcock gets it straight away, bounces it inside to Thomas. He puts it up. We have a foul, I believe. 54.7 seconds remaining in the contest. 79-62 is the score. Cats in front. Well, they'll send number 24, Jonathan Thomas.
Who's got 2 different color shoes on tonight.
Yes. That's illegal in some states.
You can't do that in Ecuador. Not in Quito, Ecuador. It's against the law down there. Don't try it. No bueno. I tell you what the Blazers have not done. They have not missed a free throw tonight. Perfect 10 for 10.
That says a lot right there.
I'm sorry, 9 for 9. Swihart to the rim. His first 2 points of the game.
81-64. Cats in front. And the Blazers lower a shoulder, put a cat on the floor. Looks like he got a little injured in the process and in collecting that foul.
Yeah, Thomas was a little bit slow getting up there. He's going to shake it off. Let's hope he's okay. Swihart will inbound. 37.5 seconds left in the ball game.
Swihart into Deweese. Down the floor to Hodges. Hodges across to Swihart. 28 seconds left in the game. Sanders now with it, right side. Off to Ruth.
Just need to spread out, take care of the basketball.
Sanders across to Deweese. Over in the corner to Hodges. Sanders to Ruth again. Back to Sanders straight away. 4 seconds. That's going to tone things down for a little bit. 81-64 is your final score. Cats win it over the Bluegrass Blazers, visitors from Oakland, Kentucky. Stick around. We're going to have the CB Foods post-game show shortly. Hopefully we'll talk to Coach Tinsley in a moment. We'll have some post-game stats, player of the game, and all that good stuff. We'll be right back with more. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
CB Food Store is proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery. We feature our very own in-house butcher, fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store. Proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alford's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alford's Pharmacy.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. CB Food Store is proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery. We feature our very own in-house butcher, fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. This is the CB Food Store postgame show. And it's time for coaches' comments here on the CB Food Store after the Cats take care of business against the Bluegrass Blazers, visitors from Oakland, Kentucky. 81-64 was the final score there. Coaches' comments are sponsored by Sailors Golf Carts in Smiths Grove. Join us now as head coach Trey Tinsley. Coach, that one looked a little bit dicey in the very first quarter, but Cats finally decided to take control and put the pedal down, didn't look back.
Yeah, I told our kids, we went down and scouted them when I was scouted Allen County and Coach Scott scouted Oakland. And you know what, we noticed when Allen County was pressuring them, you look up at halftime, they're up 15 to 20 points. They got some guys who can put the ball in the hole. So, big thing we've been talking about, I know we've said over and over and over again, 50, 55 points and under. Their goal is 50. Mine right now is 55. So, I know we gave up 64, but, hey, win's a win. That's something we can work on. And that's the stuff we work on. Try to work on every day is defensive rebounding, but that's something definitely that we can keep improving in.
The Blazers looked to be a pretty solid fundamental team when they first came out. They didn't miss a free throw all night. They were 9 for 9. They pulled down 19 team rebounds, which you guys won the rebounding battle, but 10 of those
on them. So I'm proud of our guys. It's a good bounce-back win. We're going to take off tomorrow and be ready to go to Cloverport Thursday.
You got 4 guys in double figures, Coach, and that looks big to me, especially since you got 2 starters out tonight. Mm-hmm. So how does that affect when you're going into a game and you're going to be without at least 2 guys?
We tell our guys it's next man up. We didn't have Will tonight. We didn't have Tyler, but, we're a no excuses ball club. So it doesn't matter who's on the floor. We're coming in to compete, and that's what we tell our guys. And they did a great job tonight. There's a lot of good minutes. I could say a lot of people off the bench, but I'm really proud of our effort tonight.
Not too bad on the turnovers, probably a little bit more than what you wanted. 16 turnovers. A lot of those were kind of towards the end, and, probably guys got comfortable with the score and, that kind of thing. And that's really hard to keep kids from doing, But for the most part, especially during that first half, they had 6 at the half. And, when they were trying to really establish control of the game, I felt like that was probably an important part of that as well.
Yeah, that's something we're talking about cleaning up. It's funny. It's the stuff we've been working on every day. Just 5-on-7, put 2 other guys out there. It's hard to simulate, a really good team's athletic speed like, Fort Knox and then when Grayson County tried getting this, Franklin Simpson. So we try to put 2 more guys out there to help us a little bit. But it's hard to simulate that type of speed. And Oakland was trying to play fast and, we got a lot of buckets, but, again, our improvement area, we want to be under 55. But, hey, win's a win, and I'm proud of everybody that stepped up tonight.
You guys shot 11 for 16 from the free throw line, 69%, not too terrible, but 63% from the field overall, 29 of 46. And, felt like probably you guys took a lot of high percentage shot and you were able to get the ball down in the paint, taking some good shots, and that contributed as well.
That's right, and that's what we talked about before the game. I said we can dominate the paint. I like a wide open shot, but I want it to go in and out tonight, and I thought our guys did a good job with that.
Indeed, they did. 81-64 is the win, and another W in the column for you, Coach. And enjoy this one. Take a couple days off. We'll see you on down the road.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Coach Tinsley on the CB Food Store postgame show right here. Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. We always appreciate our coaches taking time out of their busy evening. A lot of people don't realize this. Now, normally in high school basketball, when you finish a game, coaches want to go right back into the locker room, talk to their team. But not here at Wildcats Live. Those guys come out and they talk to us first.
That's
And
right.
They don't have to do that, so we appreciate them doing that. So.
And while we're talking, they're turning the lights off on us. So
yes, I guess we better wrap this thing up.
we'll get on down the road here. Tonight's post-game stats are brought to you by Jones & Grable Tax Service. With a look at tonight's stats, Double D.
Quickly, unofficially, of course, we got two guys tying for the most points, 18 points apiece from both Wyatt Gravel and Lane Ashley. Lane Ashley finishes with a double-double tonight, 18 points and 10 rebounds. We've got Ben Sanders, 13 points, 4 3-pointers off the bench tonight. We've got Colin Doyle with 11 points tonight. We've got Braden Wright, 6 points on the evening. We've got Joshua Decker with 5 points. We've got Swihart comes in with 8 points tonight, and DeWeese with, I'm sorry, I said 8 points. I read that wrong. 2 points for Swihart, 3 points for DeWeese. And as we said, an 81-64 victory for the Wildcats tonight.
Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Walden's Barbecue, located at the crossroads of Highway 259 and 31W. How about player of the game, Darren?
Well, we got 2 guys with 18 points. We have 4 guys in double figures, but it's our man who has put up a double-double tonight, Lane Ashley. Only missed 2 shots from the field all night. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Pulled down 10 rebounds, including 3 offensive boards. Congratulations, Lane. You are the Wildcats Live Walden's Barbecue player of the game.
And that's going to just about do it for us here in Wildcat Alley tonight. Cats defeat the Bluegrass Blazers 81-64. We're not sure. We're thinking the time for the next game we'll have. We'll be broadcasting the girls' game from the 2A, or from this Class A, 2A, Section 2 championship. That's supposed to be Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. That's the last that I've heard. We think that'll be at Warren East High School. So that's the next time we plan to be on the air. But join us then, Saturday, December 16th. They'll be taking on Franklin Simpson or Warren East that evening. And we'll have our live stream from Warren East itself. So keep that in mind. Until then, good night, Wildcat fans. For Double D, I'm Jamie Carnes, and this has been another Edmondson Voice production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmondson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information.